Things are only getting worse and worse for Hollywood celebrities and the Democrats after the complete train wreck that was the DNC from this week. So, of course, we knew that the Democrats were going to bring out all sorts of Hollywood celebrities, and that's exactly what they did. Most of them were kind of old, completely irrelevant celebrities that no one gives a crap about anymore, and they even lied about the whole Beyonce thing where they were talking about Beyonce that was going to be there at the DNC. That was a lie that was spread by the Democrats themselves, and then that turned out to be a complete lie, which then turned into a huge backfire where there were even some Democrats that said they were no longer going to support the Democrat base because they lied about Beyonce being at the DNC. But now things are only getting worse and worse. Democrats lean on aging Obama-era Hollywood celebrities on final night of DNC, and we know exactly why they were doing this. They were trying to draw as many eyes as possible to tune into the DNC, and well, it didn't really work out in their favor, okay? So the climax of the Democratic National Convention saw Hollywood celebrities come out of the woodwork to cheer on the coronation of Kamala Harris as the party's presidential nominee. Of course, she was not elected by a democratic process, but the Democrats, who care so much about democracy, apparently seem to be okay with that. A fusion of establishment, political, and star power that party elites have come to rely on to give themselves an aura of glamour and likability. But the hilarious thing about this is that the majority of Americans can't stand Hollywood celebrities. I don't know if they've caught on to that yet or not, but the majority of Americans do not like Hollywood celebrities. And so when they do things like this, all it does is just put a more of a sour taste in the mouths of the American people. The real stars on Thursday were the total absence of Beyonce and Taylor Swift, both of whom were rumored to be appearing, but who were both no-shows. Taylor Swift has actually, surprisingly enough, stayed out of endorsing either candidate, but we've talked about that recently as well, where there's the whole Swifties for Trump movement that is going on right now, which is pretty hilarious that the Democrats are completely losing their minds about as well. Kerry Washington, who decided to teach you how to say Kamala Harris, by the way, so this was pretty cringe.
First you say comma like a comma in a sentence. Then you say la like la 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 la.
Put it together and it's 1, 2, 3, Kamala. All right, so let's practice.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But the news wasn't so good for the DNC. So DNC, and of course the media is trying to spin this as some sort of major win for the Democrats, but it's not whatsoever. So DNC 2024, day 3 dipped slightly from day 2 with 20 million viewers. And of course there's all sorts of people that are trying to run the narrative that this is a huge win for the Democrats. Nothing could be further from the truth. So not only did we see a dip on the final day, which was Kamala Harris's day, we saw a dip on that day, okay, with viewers and with ratings. But this year was absolutely terrible compared to 2020. When Biden gave his acceptance speech in 2020, there were 24.6 million people that tuned in to watch Biden. But, of course, the media is running with this narrative that, oh, they got better viewers than the RNC did. Do you not realize that the majority of people that watch the mainstream news like NBC and CNN and all of these other outlets are leftists and Democrats? Most of the conservative base do not tune in to those media sites. So it makes sense why the majority of people that tuned in on the mainstream outlets would be watching the DNC instead of the RNC. So this is, of course, just complete lies, more fabrication coming from the media. But what else do you really expect at this point? All in all, it was a terrible, terrible week for Democrats. She reached her peak, her high point during the DNC, and it's only going to continue to go downhill for her from here. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this hilarious backlash, the complete train wreck of the DNC, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.